Okay, people, huge breaking news when it comes to the world of Naruto, Boruto, and indeed Sasuke as well. In case you don't know, over the previous weekend, we had the release of Chapter 1 of the new spin-off manga series based off of the novel Sasuke Retsuden, Sasuke's story, the Uchiha and the Heavenly Stardust. And a lot of people, including myself, were going pretty freaking wild for it because it kind of came very abrupt and somewhat unexpected. It was just like within that week that we started hearing announcements. Hey, the Sasuke manga is finally going to be a thing. I mean, it was brought up a little bit ago, but it was kind of mum for a long time, and then boom, it came out, and a lot of people honestly were not even aware of it. Just keeping it real, a lot of people were commenting, whether it be over on my Twitter, whether it be over here on YouTube. Oh crap, there's a Sasuke manga, where can I read it? Which led me to believe that a lot of this Sasuke manga, at the very least over here in the West, wasn't very much promoted. It was basically like, let's see what word of mouth will do, because in case you don't know, there's also another Naruto spin-off manga. I believe it's Konoha Shiden, based off a novel as well, where the main characters are going to be Midai, Asuma's daughter, and Kakashi is going to be like a co-star of that manga as well, and that's supposed to be dropping every other week. So pretty much we had Sasuke this past weekend, and then we'll have that one, and it seems like they're doing a massive experiment for the Naruto slash Boruto IP, right? Because think about it, okay, we already have the results in the analytics of what a Boruto manga do, basically a series based off of the children of Naruto and Sasuke and all of these characters that we grew to love from the Naruto series. Now with these two spin-offs, we have, okay, well, let's see what a manga based off of one of the previous gen characters, Sasuke, will do numbers-wise, and then I'm imagining they're trying to see, okay, well, what do the numbers look like for a character that is relatively unknown, will be supported by Kakashi, but Midai isn't the most popular character. In fact, if you ask a lot of Naruto fans, they may or may not know, like, isn't that Asuma's daughter? But it's not a relatively popular character. It's not a next-gen character from, like, you know, Boruto's era, so to speak. Midai is basically kind of in the middle, because Midai is older than all of the Boruto characters and whatnot. So it seems as though they're doing one big experiment analytic-wise, and the results are in, at the very least, for the first part of this experiment, because we have what seems to be the case, that Sasuke has already, within about 4 days as of the recording of this video, surpassed Boruto in viewership, readership, and it's freaking nuts. Because I'll be honest with you, I really feel like they haven't promoted this one all that much. Of course, you know, over on Twitter, they posted a couple of times like, hey, Sasuke's manga coming, but for something big, a spin-off of one of the biggest manga of all time, Naruto, on top of that, for something that fans have been clamoring for a long time, like, dog, you know, there's a lot of people that they don't really care about Boruto as much as I've enjoyed a lot of Boruto, especially everything up until Ishiki. There's a lot of people that even then they weren't really all that invested. They wanted more stories about Naruto. They wanted more stories about Sasuke. They wanted more stories about the previous generation following Naruto. So a lot of people weren't really invested in Boruto, but they still would love the idea of a new series based off of the characters that they love. And voila, you have that with, again, Sasuke's story, the Uchiha and the Heavenly Stardust. But a lot of people were skeptical, like, well, what could it do? Because I've been championing that, hey, if this does great, considering the fact that, one, it's a bi-weekly series, two, it's based off of Sasuke, one of the main characters from the previous generation, this could shake things up for the future of the Boruto IP, Naruto IP, and in general, where they're going to take things moving forward. Because, again, if they look at this thing and say, well, okay, it's doing great bi-weekly, people really are still very much so invested to the point of loving a Sasuke spin-off series, we may take it a different direction moving forward. And I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be mad at it. Don't get me wrong, I've been enjoying a lot of Boruto, but last year and some change hasn't been the best for the series, and it's kind of felt like it's declined a bit, at the very least, in likability. And a lot of people would agree that they haven't been rocking with it as strong as they were going back to, like, you know, the Baryon mode stuff and things like that. So it definitely has felt like a little bit of a decline, and ultimately this right here came through and blew past like a storm, because again, with very limited promo, very limited time to even like, hey, it's a thing, it has already blown past Boruto and is high in the viewership over on the Manga Plus app. And in case you don't know about Manga Plus, not here to promote it, by the way, I'm just saying, they use the analytics from that app in particular to see what they're going to do next, their next moves with certain IPs, their next moves with adaptations, in general, just, hey, we're going to gauge, people want this, we might go that way. So that's something to note of how important this whole situation is regarding the Naruto and Boruto IP. But looking at the list right now, as of the recording of this video, the results are in for the top 20 manga viewership of what's happening up to this moment. And as it stands right now, at number 20 is still till this day Naruto. Original Naruto is still the number 20 most read manga right now on Manga Plus. 19, Hokkaido Girls Are Super Adorable. 18, Marriage Toxin. 17, Dragon Ball Super, and it's been on hiatus for a few months, so to be on 17, that's still pretty good. 16, The Game Devil. A lot of people have been telling me to check that one out. I might. 15, Martial Magic and Muscles. That's great because it still has no anime. 14, Tokyo Underworld. 13, Sakamoto Days. Shoutouts to Sakamoto Days. 12, Oshi no Koi. 11, Monster number 8, aka Kaiju number 8. Number 10, with its return, Hunter x Hunter. Number 9, Dandadan. Number 8, Black Clover. Number 7, one of the most popular anime right now, and even manga sales wise shows, Spy Family with 329,500 viewership. Then at number 6, you will be flabbergasted because it was a little bit higher, but you know, as time goes on, certain manga get more readership and you know, just basically stats change and whatnot. At number 6, Boruto with 425,221 viewership, views, readers, whatever you want to call it, which is fantastic considering Boruto gets a lot of slander. At number 5, Jujutsu Kaisen, 434,790. And then at number 4, top 5 at number 4, Naruto Sasuke Story, the Uchiha and the Heavenly Stardust with 441,926 votes, putting it under My Hero that has 508, putting it under Chainsaw Man that has a ridiculous amount. I didn't realize it was that popular on the app. 824,000, almost 825,000. And number 1, the big piece, One Piece, with 855,893 views, readers, whatever you want to call it. So right here, Sasuke's story already in about 4 days has surpassed Boruto, Jujutsu Kaisen, Spy Family, Black Clover, Dandadan, even outdoing Hunter x Hunter's big return, Kaiju number 8, Sakamoto Days, Martial Magic and Muscles, all with limited promo and basically through word of mouth of a spin-off series that is based off a novel at that. So it's not like this is completely original. This is massive because if this continues on this trajectory of, hey dog, it is outdoing Boruto in particular, they might look at it as, well, maybe for part 2, even though, yes, Boruto is going to be central to things, we might actually change the perspective and go in a different direction of, we might make it that Sasuke, Kawaki, and Naruto are the main characters, and it's going to be hunting down an evil Boruto. They might go any different direction based on what's going on right now, because it's no secret that Boruto, despite the fact that it seems like it's trying to get somewhere, it kind of feels like it's been in a little bit of a limbo. This might tell the story of, dog, you might as well just go this direction, because if you can add on this type of viewership that the Sasuke thing is doing, it would be great if they even look at it and say, okay, we still want to stick with Boruto. It's cool that, you know, people rock with Sasuke, but let's go bi-weekly. That would be big because, again, another thing that people are loving about this Sasuke manga is that the artist Kimura Shingo's art is damn near identical, if not at the very least very close to Masashi Kishimoto's, a lot closer than Ikamoto, Mikio Ikamoto, the artist of Boruto. This dude is doing it a lot closer to Masashi Kishimoto. So they might look at it and say, okay, for the time skip, yo, Ikamoto, maybe you could do assistant or maybe you could go on to do your own story. Let's let this dude that his art is damn near on par with what Masashi Kishimoto could do. Let's let him do it. Let's let him do bi-weekly chapters and maybe either bring back Kodachi or maybe have a real press release, a full-on authentic press release of Masashi Kishimoto is coming back for the time skip, doing it bi-weekly with Kimura Shingo on the helm for the art, and that's a winning recipe for massive success and bringing the Naruto/Boruto IP to the prominence that it once had, because all the ingredients are there. The results are clear as day. People want this. People want this bi-weekly stuff. They want the previous gen to be prominent in this. If this doesn't speak, I don't know what will. Let me know how you guys feel about this. I can't believe I'm saying this, but, well, actually I can. Sasuke has surpassed Boruto's manga in about 4 days. We'll see what happens with the next Konoha manga and, of course, with the following chapters of the Sasuke manga, but this is going to possibly change things around. At the very least, we could get bi-weekly Boruto. We could get more focus on the previous gen. We could get a lot of really cool things moving forward with the Boruto series if this thing continues to be as big as it is. Again, it already outdid massive mangas: Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Clover, Spy Family, Kaiju number 8, and Boruto, the main Naruto spin-off sequel series. This is humongous, and I'm so happy to bring you guys this news. So after this one, I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. Subscribe and hit that bell to get more.